Hey everybody, it's Patrick. It is Tuesday morning, or Tuesday afternoon, because I'm on my lunch break now. As you can tell, I am working from home. Today I've had a really bad end of summer cold. So rather than cough on all my coworkers and make them mad at me, I figured I would stay home. It's also my birthday. I am 47 years old today, so that's exciting, I guess. I got the best card from my best friend. It's nobody else is going to find this really cool, but I do, which is a cat card that. I mean, okay, that's stupid. It's stupid, but I never claimed to be anything. But anyway, I was going to do something different for this week, but I didn't get out of the house much this weekend because of aforementioned cold, and so I'm going to have to move that to next week. I'm going to do something about Halloween. This is the first Halloween where I have had hair this long, so I've been looking up different hairstyles that I could use with a costume, and I think I've landed on one or two, and I wanted to test out. I saw some tutorials on how to do them, and I was going to test them out, but today's not the day because you need a couple of props and things in part of the costume. So I figured I would talk about getting older. I've talked about growing your hair as an older guy, or making the decision to grow your hair as an older guy. And there are a lot more older guys on the hair growing community these days than there were when I first started. I first started taking the pictures anyway for my first video about this, which was in January of 2014. At that point, it seemed like it was all guys in their 20s or early 30s, and I was like, I'm not ever going to make a video because I am just ancient and whatever. But you know, I got through the year, so I did the time lapse. And so I figured I would talk about some of the things that you may run into as you're growing your hair as an older guy. The first thing is that if you think you are going to find anybody to emulate online, in pictures, in tutorials, who has long hair as a sort of style icon or whatever, there are like three. You get Johnny Depp. You know, he's 50 something. I think he's just 50 or maybe 50 something. You can't really try to dress like and style yourself like Johnny Depp unless you are Johnny Depp. You got Willie Nelson, which is great if you like braids and weed and country music. Three things which I don't necessarily take part in. So that does, and braids, again, next Halloween you may see a few braids, depending if I decide to go with one thing or another. I haven't braided hair for a very long time. And that's basically it. You know, you've just got a couple that are kind of running around. And then if you look at sort of movies and TV, you've got bikers. You know, Sons of Anarchy has older guys in it with longer hair. Medieval stuff. So if you want, you know, if you want to be the ancient king who his knight is going to run off with your wife because you're old and decrepit, that's probably where I'm at right about now. But that's basically it. So it's really tough to find, you know, what you might look like. So you're just basically going to look like yourself with long hair. The other thing is you'll probably start going gray. I am really surprised that I've made it this long with this much brown hair. I do have a tremendous amount of gray hair in my hair, but because I have so much hair, you don't see it so much. And the lighting that I usually use, I use my phone for all of these, and it doesn't show up. You can see it. It looks more like it's just shiny. My hair is really not that shiny. My hair is gray, just very gray. That gray hair is really dry and really curly, and my hair is neither usually. My regular hair is a little bit dry, but this gray hair, it'll stick out everywhere. It'll curl up. It gets very kinky and it's a pain in the neck. And the third thing is that your hair will start to recede or get thinner. My hair, believe it or not, I know I have a lot of hair. I am blessed with keeping all of my hair as late as I have. Getting this close to 50 and not losing all my hair is, I haven't done anything. It's not anything other than the fact that I just have genetics with that. But if you can see right up at the top, and everybody who has actually lost hair is going to hate me for this, but it's thinning right up here. It used to be my hairline was across here, and it was very thick, and I can see my scalp. Doesn't freak me out because I know again, I'm very lucky to have what I have, but it is going to thin. So you do have to get used to changes as you age with this long hair, and how do you deal with it? What are some strategies that you can use to keep up with that? And so that's one of the things that I'm going to try to start exploring now that I'm another year older. Like I said, 47. So anyway, this is kind of a terrible excuse for a video, but I am a completionist. I like to make sure that I keep up with all of the videos that I say I'm going to do. Next week, I promise, I will have this tutorial, or at least exploration, of a couple of different styles that you could do with long hair for Halloween, if that's something that you're interested in. It may turn out to look kind of cool. I suspect that it's going to turn out to look marginally ridiculous, but then again, marginally ridiculous is kind of what I'm all about. So with that, I will see you again next week for hair. Thursday, I do have another 3-ingredient recipe, which is actually a good one, another sweet one. Or over the weekend, you can say hi to George. Thanks. Bye.